My entire life, I've been surrounded by people who end up created a story or told themselves a story because they don't like the way things are going. So they have to believe in another story. And there was only one story for me. It's going to be insanely challenging. There's going to be tons of adversity, but you're going to ride this thing out. And it doesn't necessarily matter how it ends, but you will see it through. And that was the most important thing for me, because I viewed it as I'm laying the foundation for my life down.
I had great information on Mark from the Richmond coaching staff, who I value and who I trusted. And they said, you know, you need to see this guy. This guy is a dominant player. He's a competitive guy. He's got all the right stuff. I went to University of Richmond to meet and to work out Mark Megna, and geez, everything they said was dead on. And he had really been a defensive lineman. He'd been a dominant defensive lineman that I was going to try to had the opportunity to coach him, transition him into a linebacker, either an outside or even a Mike linebacker. And when I actually put him through movement skills and worked him out, you know, I tried to kidnap him that day.
I remember Coach Cullen telling me, those scouts are here to see you. And that was, to me, when I was in high school, it was, you think you're better than you are. And now when I was in college, I didn't think I was as good as I was. So it reversed itself. But it was shocking to hear that they were actually there looking at me. Some of the storage closets were converted into very small rooms for the restricted earnings coaches. And when the restricted earnings coaches would leave, they were empty. So I put together a plan that I was going to live in one of those closets for training. And that way I had, easy access to the athletic facility for the weight room, and I could walk right to the track and train my sprints and my 40. The only thing in that room was a TV outlet and a phone jack, and I had a mattress on the floor. I had a phone, push-button phone, and I didn't spend much time in that room, but draft day came around, and I remember getting up early, having breakfast at the cafeteria. I was playing a little bit of basketball, and I knew I had this feeling, you dream of going in the first round, but I was a long shot at best, and I was thinking, if it happens for me, it's gonna happen on the second day. It got to be too much, so I turned it off, and I'm not watching it on television. At that point, I don't really know where they are in the draft, so I don't know if it's going to happen, and I'm kind of on the fence, hoping it can still happen, but not sure if it will. The phone rings, and I answered the phone. I said, hello, this is Mark Megna. And they say, do you know who this is, son? And I said, I think I do know who this is, which is the most odd thing in the world because I had never spoken to this individual on the phone. I don't remember ever hearing this individual's voice on television, but I knew who it was. And he said, this is Bill Parcells. I'm the head coach of the New York Jets. We're thinking about taking you with this next pick.
Well, I'm sitting in my house saying, okay, I'm watching the draft. It's a 180-something pick, and I'm, not even paying attention. And then next thing you know, across the bottom of the screen, you got drafted by the Jets. I'm like, yeah!
It just brings that
feeling. But then you go, yeah! But then you're like, the Jets. The Jets, exactly.
Yeah,
the Jets.
He said, congratulations, son. Welcome to the New York Jets.